Hi, this is Joy with JMA Accounting Services. I'm currently working from my van right now as we are on lockdown in the state of Wisconsin, and while my son is doing therapy, there's nowhere else to go, so I've made a cozy little office in the back of my van. So welcome. My staff is making me start a series of videos as I think they've been watching Last Man Standing while they're on quarantine. But there is a lot of information right now, and it is very important and very helpful to businesses and individuals, and we want to make sure that that everybody's aware of what they can qualify for, what they can obtain during this COVID crisis. We've been studying the law that was passed on Friday, and the previous laws contain a lot of information, and a lot of it is vague and up to the government agencies in charge of them to come up with the specific details on how they are to be implemented, how you can apply for them. So information is coming out daily. So what I tell you today might change for tomorrow. We will try to keep everybody updated as we notice changes. It's like trying to hit a moving target right now, but I'm going to try and get the information out that's important, and we're going to do it in a series of videos. This first video, we're going to talk about SBA loans. The new law has a lot of things that they're offering to small businesses. And while I'm not usually a fan of small businesses taking on loans and debt unless there's property, accounts receivable, or inventory to back it up, I think this is a different situation. Right now, our goal is to make sure that all of our small businesses are being able to continue and being able to not go under, to be able to start back up once the quarantine ends. We're also trying to make sure that our employees are able to get paid regardless of the situation. Small businesses, they are the backbone of our economy in America, and without them, we would see a lot of harder times. So to keep small businesses going, I think, is one of the goals of these laws, and I think it is. I think there's some things here that they've really done a good job on. The first thing I want to talk about with SBA loans is one of the things that they've done is they've created an emergency advance of it's for $10,000. If you go to SBA.gov, again, that's SBA.gov, there's a big yellow banner at the top that says click here. It says coronavirus along with some other words, and it says click here. Click that button, and you can apply for every business entity that's already been established and already been operating. Apply. And what happens if you qualify to apply, and you'll know if you don't, because as you're going through the questions, it won't let you go further if you don't qualify. So if you qualify to apply, and you fill it out, make sure you click that emergency advance button and put in your banking information. Then you're supposed to qualify for a $10,000 advance. The SBA is saying they're trying to get those advances out within 3 business days of applying. I applied for it a couple days ago, but really late at night, so I'll find out tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday if they're really on schedule, depending on when they count my application. But it's really, really an awesome thing, because it's geared towards small businesses. If you don't qualify for the loan, it's the start of the application for the loan, and if you don't qualify for it, then you still get to keep that $10,000. You don't have to pay that $10,000 back, and that's huge. We could all use as much advances as we can get. It's basically a grant, and it's a really good tool. There's another loan in there that 2 days ago, we were told by the SBA that this was included in the applications. They told us when you apply through that click here button, they would send out the advances, and then as they're going through the applications and processing, they would contact us to see what we qualified for, and then we would apply for the individual loans, or they'll send us to a banker. They told us they would work out all the details because they still had to work them out with all the government agencies. But looking online today, it looks like they've changed it to separate out the Paycheck Protection loan. So there might be a need to apply for that one as soon as possible, in addition to the emergency assistance. The Paycheck Protection loan is a loan. I'm not going to go through all the qualifications, just because it would increase the length of this video. If you have questions, contact us. We'll help you as much as we can. But it's a forgivable loan up to whatever your average payroll is for 2.5 months, and it could help you keep your employees being paid at a time when your business is either suffering or not operating. If it's a forgivable loan, it's basically free money, so you'll want to make sure that you tap into that if you qualify. The application and the banks are supposed to be able to start processing those tomorrow, Friday, the April 3rd. So I'm assuming we'll see more information on the websites about that. If you're watching this, if you're one of our clients, we're going to be sending you more information on this. If you're watching this and you've already hit the click here button, stay tuned, because you might need to go ahead and do that additional application or contact your banker. Not all banks process SBA loans, but there's usually one that does in every community. So keep that in mind. These are really important benefits for a lot of our businesses. It'll help the business to keep running, help people to continue to get paid in a time when there are so many uncertainties. We got to make sure we tap into what we're able to. If you have any questions or concerns regarding any of this, please, you can contact us by phone, text, or email. If you want to give us a call, 262-977-6017. If you get a voicemail, leave a message. We'll contact you back as soon as we can. I have been on the phone all week consistently, so bear with us, be patient. We will get back to you as soon as we can. If you want to send a text to that phone number, 262-977-6017, you can just put your name, your business name, and your question in there. That way we know it's not spam. We hate spam. If you would like to send us an email us at info@jmaccountservices.com. And you can also look at our Facebook page. I think they're setting up Twitter, and I believe we already have an Instagram account. So look at one of our social media pages. You can message us through those as well. We're trying to monitor everything as much as possible, in addition to getting our work done, which means it's a crazy busy time right now. But definitely keep in tune, because we're going to try and get as much information to you guys as possible. So stay well, stay safe, and God bless.